Georgina, Mark, you're part of a network of 30 estate agents from around the country, and once a quarter you get everyone together helping them train and guide them. What sort of things, what attributes and skills and attitudes do you see that the best estate agents do to be successful?
I think a personable agent is always the strongest. It's always, yes, our business is about property, but it's about people. It's the people skills.
Yeah. I think a willingness to improve, a willingness to learn. These personal agents that you would see as perhaps some of our best, they're always striving to improve. And a lot of the agents that we see that are successful and continuing to be successful are always willing to put time into to educate themselves. They're always willing to take time out of the business to work on the business and work on self-improvement.
I mean, don't mention any names, but what sort of skills do you see them when you've got all 30 of them in the room?
Passion would be the word that I would use. Passion for property and passion for people. You know, estate agency, we deal with quite a lot of family businesses. It comes down the generations, and they want to help people and through what can be quite a stressful time.
I mean, Georgina, you are actually a high street estate agent. From your work with Love2Move, what have you learnt from these other high street agents?
I've learned a tremendous amount, the sharing of ideas. But I think the one thing that has really struck me is the fact that when you're in a small community, the agents that are your competitors aren't very friendly. There's not a good feel between them. And I suppose it then taints your view of other agents. And that has really, it's made me see there's some fantastic agents out there. And ones that are really willing to help each other and share ideas. But the standard of agency is a lot higher, I think, than I thought when I was in my little bubble.
Yeah, do you think that's endemic across the industry?
Yeah. I think it can be quite a lonely world as an independent.
I think it's very lonely being, you know, I mean, what's your greatest fear as an agent?
Not having enough houses to sell.
Yeah. And what are you doing on your traditional side to attract more business to your agency?
We're probably doing more of what we've always done, but perhaps in the past we haven't done enough. Because when you're in a buoyant time and business comes to you, you know the right things to do, but you don't necessarily do it.
Talking to the bosses of these agencies, we had Ian White on this sofa earlier on, and he said that the most important thing is culture, and then underneath that is people and systems. So, what sort of culture do you think what does good culture look like in a estate agency?
I think a very open business. I see my team as my family. You know, we don't mix business and pleasure all the time, but we are very much a team unit, and a very we.
I mean, what's your why? What makes you get up in the morning?
I just love what I do.
Okay. Do you think most estate agents do that?
I don't know really.
I don't know. I'm asking.
I
You talk to these agents.
I think most estate agents do.
We deal with.
They do love what they do. You will get people that might maybe falling out of love. It can be quite stressful at times, taking on everyone else's stress. But actually, I think most estate agents wouldn't do it if they didn't love it.
And I'm going to throw that back actually, because there are so many people or agents out there that must be losing money in the fees they're charging.
Yes.
Well, if they don't love it, then perhaps they're not quite all there.
Yeah, why are they doing it? If they don't love it? So I think they do it.
What do you think their fears and frustrations are?
Fears and frustrations of estate agents would probably be.
I mean, it's lack of stock.
Lack of stock, fee. It seems to be
Impending
a race to the bottom.
Impending regulations.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got anything to worry about there, personally. Come back to these people and systems. Where do you see the balance? Do you think we're good as an industry on people and systems?
I think we're improving. I think there's an awful lot of really good technology out there to help with that.
Okay, Mark?
I suppose it depends whether you're looking at. I think independent 1 man, 2, 3, 4, 5 office estate agents could probably be better at people. We could, as small independents, learn from the corporates with that. Their training is no doubt stronger than the independent agents. We've always been very system focused with your background.
Yeah.
So.
I'm a solicitor by profession, so I'm quite.
Okay, what the hell did a solicitor go into a estate agency for?
Because I sold my practice and signed a stupid barring out clause because I was going to retire, but Anyway, I didn't.
There you go. Lovely. Well, in the next video, I'd like to talk about you are very senior in the AA and the NEA, and talk about what the impact of that in the industry. Is that okay?
Yep.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Cheers.